Okay.
Hey everyone, Bret Wallace, your Fort Bend County Realtor, here in Riverstone, a Johnson Development Corp community. It is one of the top selling communities in the state of Texas. I believe in the top 10. It rivals Sienna Plantation. Half of this community is in Sugar Land, well, and half's in Missouri City, or roughly, but part of it's in Sugar Land, part of it's Missouri City. This community has homes from the 300,000s all the way to, I'd say, 5 million. There's actually one listed right now active for 7 million. We're probably not going to be able to drive up on that one. I don't think we have the right clearances for that. In all actuality, it's probably gated, so we probably won't be able to get over there. But yeah, the average home price in this neighborhood, you know, I'd say 600,000, 500, 600,000. The community started in 2000. It's actually projected to be built out in the next 3-4 years. So by 2023, 2024, Riverstone is expected to be completed. This neighborhood is roughly right around 6,000 completed homes right now. And once they're done, it's going to be closer to 6,500. There are 5 active builders still here on the 60-foot home sites and up. So this neighborhood right here is probably a pretty good depiction of the average. Like I said, there are certain enclaves and certain spots and gated parts of Riverstone where there are very expensive homes, super expensive homes. We're actually, in a second there, we're going to pull up to the club at Riverstone, which is a pretty awesome rec center for the homeowners that live here. They get access, has a resort style pool, slides, splash pads, great for the kids, tennis courts. There are tons of parks. There is around 20 miles of trails in Riverstone. There's a 3.5 acre free dog park, or leash free rather. Sorry about that. But it's pretty awesome. And okay, right across the street here is the club. We're filming on a Sunday afternoon, and it's in November, so I don't know how many people are gonna be at the club. But here's a good idea of this is probably the center point of the community, right in the middle of it. Very nice facility. So the community overall is about 3,860 acres. And like I said, it does sprawl across Sugar Land and Missouri City. But as you can see, Johnson Development, as I've mentioned in a lot of the other videos, it's the top selling community. They make more top selling communities in the nation than anyone. And you can see just from the, there's the tennis courts over here, the club at Riverstone. Here's splash pads, pool. And I think we already passed the big playground, but it's just a very scenic community, very nice. There's a lake right here. And in the last few years, they've added a lot of retail at the hard corners like LJ Parkway and University and some of the other areas. There's a lot more retail than there was at the beginning of the development. Obviously, this development's been going on for 18, 19 years. So, it's kind of getting towards the end of it in the next 3 to 4 years, like I said. But it's a great community, very family-centric. Just has a lot to offer, great location. And like I said, new construction in the next 3-4 years, but you better get in while it's, before it finishes out. So, this is Riverstone. The tax rate, there are a couple different sections within Riverstone. Like I said, some of the older ones that started in the early 2000s, their tax rate's going to be closer to 2.73. And the newer home subdivisions like Avalon at Riverstone, which is the Taylor Morrison section, you're going to be closer to 3.41 right there for the tax rate. And the road we're on right now is University Boulevard, which comes all the way from I-69, where the Smart Financial Center and University of Houston downtown, the campus is the Sugar Land campus. So there are a couple different ways to get in and out of the community. The way I'm going right now, we're about to come up to LJ Parkway, which when you take LJ Parkway to the right, it actually crosses over to Sienna Plantation, which is another sister community for Johnson Development, which I'm going to profile in another video. But here is kind of some of the light retail I was talking about over here. There's a CVS pharmacy right there. And where'd the new HEB go? Or new Kroger, I'm sorry. The new Kroger's over here. So you really don't have to leave the neighborhood if you don't want to. Just a great master plan community. And actually, let's extend the video a little bit longer. I do want to show some of the homes on the lake, right up here on the left. All right, a lot of Mediterranean style homes are very much, very common in this subdivision. A lot of Spanish tile roofs, but here we go to some of the homes that are on the lakes coming up on the left. But this price point is obviously going to be a little bit higher than the subdivision we started in and we drove through. Kind of wanted to start in that subdivision to kind of give you a basic idea of the average home price and the average home size. Here to the left, you'll see some of the more pricey homes, and those are easily in the millions. So the community has a lot to offer and a lot of different price points, no matter where you're at. I believe Toll Brothers has been in there. Yeah, that's a very Majestic Point's a super pricey part of Riverstone. There's some more lakefront properties. Like I said, just very beautiful. Has a lot to offer. Great schools and awesome location. So that's Riverstone pretty much. If you like the video, please click like and subscribe. If you want me to do any showcase any other neighborhoods specifically or have any real estate questions in general, let me know. You can always go to my website, bretwallace.com, for all my contact info, my email address and cell phone number on there. Never hesitate to reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you about anything real estate related. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.